Day 26, consistency. Attention is power. Think about it. Every click, every view, every second of your life that you do has value to it. Social media, YouTube, TV, ads, they're not just fighting and competing, they're mastering the art of distraction. Think about if you fought back for 1 second and actually focused on the things that really mattered, and you weren't hypnotized by these beings and these entities that are focusing and mastering the art of distracting you from your goals and dreams and the things you need to do. What if for a second you actually took that attention and diverted it somewhere better? Now, I'm not saying never watch YouTube, never get on social media, never watch TV, never turn on some Netflix, never go to the movie theaters. I'm not saying do that. But think about where your focus truly is. So many people will get on social media and they'll scroll, thinking that they spent 10 minutes and look up and it's been hours. And this is just, a lot of people are struggling with this, or maybe not even struggling, but just like unaware of this. The time being used on things that are non-productive and not bringing any benefit to anything. Versus if we used our attention and our focus towards building our future, building the things that matter, building our relationships, building our bodies, building our mindsets, building our spirit, building our whatever, the things that really are going to mean and be meaningful in life, versus watching all 9 seasons of The Office 15 times and you can remember every joke and quote every sentence. The Office is funny, I love it, but how much mind, how much attention, how many hours of your life did that really consume? They say the average human lives 4,000 weeks. So think about how many days you spent playing Xbox, playing PlayStation, playing PC, watching Netflix, watching Amazon Prime, all these things that aren't bad if you do them. I play video games, I watch Netflix, but so many people do it so much and they forget that they actually have a life to live. And they use TikTok and YouTube and social media. They use all this stuff just to numb their mind. They get off work, they turn on the television and they watch it 4 to 6 hours. They don't even really watch it. Then they have their phone, they scroll through their phone, they have the show on Netflix. And all these things are just keeping you pacified. They're keeping your mind numbed. And it's not even our fault. A lot of our lives, a lot of our jobs suck. And after a hard day of work or a hard day of, dealing with family issues, this type of stuff, we just want to chill out. We do. We want to open a bag of chips. We want to crack open a cold one and just sit back and, shoot some people on Call of Duty, or, shoot some hoops on 2K, or watch The Office, or watch Love is Blind, 90 Day Fiance, all these things. And I'm not saying these things are bad, but a lot of people will also complain that they don't have time, or complain about their mental health, or complain about that they're always distracted. But a lot of the tasks and hobbies that you're doing are magnifying the problems and making them worse. I heard a study, I don't got the scientific data or anything to prove it, but they said the human attention span has now gotten worse than a goldfish, or shorter than a goldfish. That the average human attention span is like 5 seconds now, and a goldfish is 6 seconds or something like that. And I believe it now with TikTok and all this short form media and things that are just like, all right, quick dopamine hits. And we get so used to it, to the fact where a lot of people do get on TikTok and they say that, I thought I spent 10, 15 minutes, and they look up and it's been 45 minutes. It's been an hour. Somebody told me that they spent 3 hours on TikTok and didn't even know it. Like, they thought it was like 30 minutes. And that's alarming, because it's not even that what you're doing is bad. It's not that TikTok's bad. It's not that these things are bad. It's the fact that you just numbed out and went to a whole different area for 3, 4, 5 hours, and you don't even remember half of it. You just watched a television show or a movie and you don't even remember it. You just had it on just to numb your mind. And that's almost just like being on drugs or something. And I'm not demonizing people on drugs or anything. It's just like these things, these hobbies and these things that we're doing are just numbing our mind and keeping us from actually going out and living. What if you use that time hanging out with family, or at least watching the movie with family and having a discussion after, building some bonding time, or you went for a walk, or you went and planted a garden, or you went and played with your dogs, or you went and hit a quick workout on the gym. Like, a little bit more beneficial things. Or if you do these things, what if you do it while you're still being productive? What if you have a TikTok or YouTube video playing while you're washing dishes, while you're cleaning the house, while you're driving somewhere, like using that to be more efficient with your time? Or what if you're watching a television show and you bought an elliptical or a bicycle, a stationary bike, or, treadmill at home, and now you're walking and watching it? Or you go to the gym. I see people all the time. They have their cell phone. They prop up their cell phone. They have Netflix on, but they're on the Stairmaster. Like, how do you make it to where you're still being productive in some sense? If it's Friday, Saturday night, or you're off night and you want to chill out and, man, I'm just going to watch a whole bunch of Netflix, do it. But make sure it's not at the detriment of your future. It's not at the detriment of your mental health. It's not at the detriment of your physical health. And you're actually making wise decisions and building proper habits and building proper boundaries. People hear boundaries and they think relationships with a significant other or somebody they're dating or a family member. Boundaries come with our hobbies, interests, and dislikes. All that is boundaries. You can have an unhealthy obsession with the gym too. That, there's people that go to the gym too much and do too much with fitness, and it's actually counteractive to what is positive with that. So there are boundaries that need to be set in all facets of life, in all aspects of life. So keep that in mind. Your attention is power. It's the most powerful thing we have. It's not money, because what comes from your focus? Money. YouTube ads, and all these things, social media, television, those are ads. They're getting money. They place those ads there because you're the consumer, the person, the product, whatever you want to call yourself. Your focus is there, and they know that they will get money out of you from doing that. How do you have a better relationship? You pay attention and listen and understand your significant other, or your son or daughter, or your mom, parent, friend, whoever. That relationship improves when there's active listening, there's active understanding, there's active communication, there's active date nights, there's active bonding time, there's active family time. Your attention and activity and active all is the same thing. So your attention is very powerful. Your time is very powerful. It's the most powerful thing you have. I hope you utilize it correctly and you choose where your attention goes wisely. I wish you peace and blessings on the journey.